Hey, yo, Uncle Bobby, he sure know how to bring him out, man.
Talk about it. I'm pretty sure I saw a couple NBA legends out
Oh,
here.
I saw some too on the way in.
You say what's up?
No, I mean, not
That's
yet, not
good
yet.
because we need to talk about strategy.
Strategy? For a charity game?
Brand building, okay? We have a really important opportunity here. Let's make the...
There he is, king of the city.
Oh, you got jokes, huh?
Is that who I think it is?
Hey, look who the cat dragged in. How you feeling, MP?
Man, I am. All right.
All right, everybody, let's play ball.
All right.
Woo!
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. We partying tonight, baby. This is the best team right here. They can't stop us. How you been, man? What's up, player? I'll handle it. It's good seeing you. Let's go.
There he is. We were just talking about
Hey,
you,
I hope
son.
all good.
What's up, MP?
Feeling you, MP.
And here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Green at the backcourt. Şengün at center. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. And so here is Denver. James outside. Puts up a 3. He can't get it to go. And it's Houston the other way. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green, all the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was always the most talented, but he is a gym rat and a worker, a grinder. So I bet on him to reach his full potential soon.
Now here's Green. 15 in his last outing. Yep, count it.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
That's 0 for 4 now. Maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Well, you know, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Now here's Porter. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Here's Şengün. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers, now still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
The shot by James, no good. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James against Green. Smith outside. Now here's Şengün. The D's right on him. Clock at 6. Green for 3. Drains the triple. Green's got 6.
Starting to find.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. James against Porter. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
You think that beat's gonna last? We got another thing coming.
Jokic finds Brown. James against Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's James. Just 5 to shoot. Tries to snap the cold streak.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season. He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Nice move. And it's James with the jam.
At last, their cold streak is over. They finally found something that worked.
Yeah, the point is to score, so getting that first one, that always helps.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
And here's Martin. Lets it go from deep. And the Rockets hit again from deep. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
Now here's Gordon, averaging around 5 points a game. 1:03 left now in the first quarter. On the attack, Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Denver's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. And there's James from the arc. The Rockets pull it in. Smith's got 4 rebounds now.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Pass to Jokic. That one goes in.
I just don't think that Jokic is ever in a hurry out there, which helps in that set.
And here is Green. Give him 8 points now. Here's Porter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot.
And that's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Rockets, Kevin Porter Jr. 2 shots.
Teams will make...
Substitution on the court.
breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
So the Rockets 5 now. Smith out there with Kenyon Martin. Then there's Bruno Fernando. Then there's Josh Christopher. And it's Green in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is James. In the game against Houston, very impressive.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Here's Smith. And he was fouled.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for the Rockets, Jabari Smith. Taking 2 shots.
played today. Teams are looking for length, versatility, and, of course, shooting. And Smith Jr. has all of that and more.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Brian?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Well, you mentioned the shooting, Grant. Smith Jr. hitting 42% from beyond the arc last season.
BA, I mean, among his many skills, that one probably stands out the most. But I also love his potential at the other end. He really has those tools to be a lockdown defender 1 through 5.
Here's Fernando. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Jokic with a screen on Green. It's James with the drive. And it's James with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And the Rockets with possession here after the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. To the inside, Fernando. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. For three, James. Again, the miss by James.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Outside, Green. A minute 31 left to play in the first half. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. The Nuggets trail. Here's James. 6 points for him. And again, it's Denver converting.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Green. Pass to Christopher. Here's Smith. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. He shoots. James can't get that one to fall.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Now here's Green. He's got 11. Christopher misses. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And James gets it to go.
And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Outside, Green. It's Christopher on the wing. The Rockets again can't hit.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
The execution has been better lately. Do they have enough energy to pull it off?
Well, they've shown both effort and will to get back into this one, but can they finish this one off? Can't let up now.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Rockets on top, up 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
And that game against the Hawks, I bet they've been looking forward to this one. I mean, a chance to take down a higher-ranked team and show us what they're capable of.
Hopefully, the challenge of this matchup brings out the best in. Now, as we look at the first half, the Rockets. Glad you could join us. Brian.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. putting winning first at all costs. When you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State.
Great team!
Defensive foul. Kenyon Martin. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. Shooting one.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Şengün. Pass to Porter. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Gordon pulls it in. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,500 season, it never been done before. The Joker's ability to be a facilitator at the 5, almost a point center, we've never really seen that before.
Pass to Şengün. The fadeaway. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
You gotta love how they move.
Make them worry about it. Make them feel you on team. You driving it in there and reset.
For the Nuggets.
Substitution on the court.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Back to Tate. Pass to Porter. Hits the close range jumper. Porter's got 7.
Jayshawn Tate.
Denver has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Jokic with a screen on Porter. They kick it out to Murray. The 3, James. Offensive rebound. Jokic can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Houston has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Right side Porter. Here's Martin. He got a piece of it. Here's James. Great D that time from Porter. And the game still.
45.
The Rockets trail. Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Martin in at the 3 spot.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be. Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0. Them this entire game, and let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Brown, he's checked in for Denver. Caldwell Pope comes in for Murray. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Houston in the lead. Green with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Garuba, no good. Well, the Nuggets shooting just under 40% from the field. The three, James. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Outside, Green. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Again, the miss by James.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Garuba. There's the triple. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Caldwell Pope. No good on the three. Green with the ball. Picked up by James. Now here's Green. The shot no good. Denver has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. James against Green. James inside. Can't get the... Go ahead, bucket.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going. Defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim. Now, the D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Now a timeout call. Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. Tate comes in for Green. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys.
That's his second personal foul. 14 fouls. Shooting for Houston.
Some changes. Green's checked in for Tate, and it's Porter Jr. in for Garuba.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
James inside. He's guarded by Porter. A nice shot by Brown.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Left side, Green. Outside, Porter. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Pass to Green. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
A huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
James passes to Jokic. Oh, and the jam by Jokic.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Here's James, and the foul is called. Free throws coming his way. That one on Şengün, and he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He hits the second from the line.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you next time.
In theory, it's a very low-stakes media appearance, which means
KG is my hero. So cool you got to play with him.
MP.
And a big issue for teams, Greg, this time of year, keeping players healthy for the long haul. Coaches, we're seeing, starting to adjust rotations, keeping an eye on guys' minutes.
And, Kevin, it's such a long season. The teams have to keep the key players fresh. It's not a strategy everyone loves, but it's a necessary concern in today's NBA.
And the Rookie of the Month award named not so long ago. MP Greg once again taking home the honor.
In a year is not easy. Hard to think of anyone else is taking away Rookie of the Year from MP.
And James drills them both.
And one thing I've heard about MP, he's connected with Tracy McGrady on what it takes to lead an NBA team.
Isn't that great? You know, Greg, I love MP's willingness to reach out and learn. MP can gain so much from picking over what McGrady learned during his career. Now, here's James after the miss from Trae Young. The drive by James, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen. One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
The feed to Hunter. High post Young. Grounds there. Murray, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
The drive by James. Young with the ball. He's picked up by James. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. This is the first meeting of these two teams, so he didn't know exactly what to expect. But he does know that he wants his guys to attack offensively. He feels their success on that end will dictate their success through the game. So, guys, we can expect them to be aggressive from early on.
Great reporting, DA, as always. The team focused on establishing an offensive rhythm.
The earlier you can get everybody in sync, the better your efficiency.
And the obvious part, too, you don't want to play from behind the whole game if you can avoid it.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Here's James after the basket by Atlanta. It's blocked.
There's a lot of upside to Hunter as a defender. His length and commitment are legit.
Shots good from Young.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
James looking it over. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow. And so it's Murray. There's DeJounte Murray. And it's Bogdanovich in at the two-guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Here's James, and the dunk by James.
And MP's embraced a leadership role among his teammates. He understands that he can be the guy to take them to the next level.
And, Greg, he's even talked to Kevin Garnett about it. Nobody could rally the troops like KG. And that's exactly the energy MP's hoping to tap into. The Nuggets leading by 6. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in
Rollins checked in for Okongwu. And a switcher also for Denver. Rollins checked in. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Bogdanovich.
That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one. Green, the screen. James kicks to Jokic. Off target from outside. The Hawks trail by 4. Bridges with it. Picked up by Brown. Pass to Bogdanovich. And the call.
His line. His first. Team first.
The seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
And with Bogdanovich, Smitty, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning internationally. 7 league titles, not to mention countless individual honors.
Kaminsky sets the pick from Murray. Floats one. Denver grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain. Runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
45.
Happy to have from the Western Conference. All right, and looking now at the first half of the game, Trae Young. Thank you for being with us.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
So out there for the Nuggets right now, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3. Again, the miss by Murray. Denver's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from James. Pass to Young. For the lead. It's hauled in by Brown. Denver in the lead. James outside. The pass to Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this foul.
Team foul. Shooting for Denver. Mycareer. 2 shots.
And Jokic drops them both. And from second rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
James outside. A 3-ball. Rebound by the Hawks. Cabela's got 6 rebounds in the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Kicks it to Okongwu. To the middle. Got a piece of it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And here is James. He's got 13. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Passes it to Capella. Young against James. Here's Capella. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. Gordon trying to break loose. And again, another shot trained there from James.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
James against Young. Third quarter action in just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
James with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Porter passes to James. Over Young. And that one goes long. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Now here's James. He's got 17. And he banks in the layup. James has got 10 points in just the second half. For the Nuggets.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great third shot opportunity.
The wing pairing is Bogdanovic. Collins and Capella man the post position. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. Murray with the defensive effort. The Nuggets leading by 11. Jokic a screen. James with it. Outguarded by Murray. And it's off from three-point range. The Hawks shooting it pretty well. Close to 50%. Young from outside. That one no good. And the Nuggets going the other way.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
And the dunk by James.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
The Hawks trail by 13. Murray the pass to Collins. He feeds it to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. That one falls. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Murray with it. Collins, a screen on Murray. And with that, the Denver lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket for Murray.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
James against Young. The drive by James, and the layup's good off the glass. James has got 28.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And here's Young from the arc. It's hauled in by Gordon.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the wing, James, defended by Young. And it's James missing. The Hawks trail by 12. Murray outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be...
Team second. At the line for your Hawks. Taking 2 shots.
Career, Clint Capella has shot a higher percentage from the field than from the line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bridges checks in. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Denver. Now here's James. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Young with the ball. He's picked up by James. Hunter no good. The Nuggets leading by 10. James outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Hunter dishes to Capella. James against Young. Murray outside. Over Caldwell Pope. The Hawks again can't hit.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Gordon with a screen on Murray. James kicks to Brown. Back to James. And Capella sends it back.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Murray finds Young. Fires it up. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got it back down to single digits for Atlanta. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And James throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And the 3 off target. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll do it, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is...
What are some things that analytics have done to help your game?
Ooh.
About game time. Bring the pain time.
Yeah, I'll phone. Is that weird?
We're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. 6 on the shot clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Brown. Here's Ingram. And he's going to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Athleticism with his length and his skill set. The versatility of Ingram is hard to guard against.
And when Pelicans fans watch what Ingram has become, it takes the sting out of the Anthony Davis trade, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram has grown into a full-fledged star in New Orleans. I mean, he's a centerpiece for the franchise going forward. Now, looking back, it seems like it was a win-win trade for both teams.
Now here's McCollum. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Jones misses. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's James. McCollum pulls it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lane.
From the arc. Nails it from 3.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown anytime.
So it'll be 2-3. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from James.
Yeah, bottom line for this Pelican squad, they need to get better on the defensive end. They may have to get more 3-and-D type of guys on this roster.
Now here's McCollum. 17 points in his last outing. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Williamson outside. Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Brown. The shot by Ingram, no good. All right, so about the Pelicans. What has been holding them back?
Well, B.A., it's definitely not the offense, especially with the healthy Zion. If they can find a way to have greater consistency on the defensive end, then they can take a big step as a franchise.
Now here's Jones. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to McCollum. Ingram with the ball. Defended by Gordon. Steps back. The shot by Ingram, no good. For Denver, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's James. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
McCollum outside for 3. Knocks down the triple. McCollum's got 6 points.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Here's James. And he got the whistle on the line for a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can here where we are.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look here. Nance, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Marshall comes in for Williamson. Murphy, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Alvarado's subbed in for Jones. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Caldwell Pope. Denver in the lead. James outside from downtown. Drills it from deep. He's got 12.
With maturity comes greater patience, understanding how to play smarter. Murray keeps his options open and finds a teammate who's gotten free.
Here's Alvarado. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Najee. The shot's good on the assist by James.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
McCollum against James. McCollum, the pass to Nance. And Nance with the slam.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
And CJ McCollum getting more on-ball action after his move away from Portland, Grant.
And McCollum has showed that's where he's best. Great at breaking down defenders and setting up others. He looks very natural as the primary playmaker.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Nance the screen. There's McCollum with the 3. The shot no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
So it's the Pelicans now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. And Alvarado gets it to go. The Nuggets have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. This one for 3. The shot by James, no good. Here's Murphy. Pass to Alvarado. McCollum on the wing. Over Murray. And a Another one falls for New Orleans.
Off the pass, McCollum can be instantaneous. He doesn't think, he just shoots.
The Nuggets, 19.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Denver.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
On the court for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. MP is out there with Murray. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Cancar in at the power forward position. Now here's Williamson. He played a great game against San Antonio. Count it, 1 for 1 to start the game.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Williamson. Outside Ingram. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Here's Alvarado. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Denver has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. And James puts up a deep 3. Again, the miss by James. And at this point, we're just about halfway through the season. Some teams, Clark, playing great basketball right now.
And the real challenge is to maintain that if you're one of those teams, to continue to play at a high level, to continue to trust and put in the work to perform.
Ingram with the ball. Coming off a 16-point game against San Antonio. Here's Williamson. And no good, trying to use the glass. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. James against Ingram. James passes to Jokic. Back to James. Shot from 16. Unable to get that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Denver.
They'll be looking for payback after grabbing the short straw in the season series last year.
Yeah, and 2 mid-tier teams trying to get a leg up in the conference, guys. We'll see what happens.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Now here's Porter. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. James passes to Murray. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Nuggets lead by 4.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Back to Ingram. Pass to Murphy. Outside Ingram. Goes up on the wing. They grab their own miss. Valanciunas, good.
The battle of the boards has been so...
Nuggets ball.
It's going. And a pretty tightly contested game here.
Hi, everyone. Let's start things off by checking out the Player of the Month award recipients. Over in the East, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, the Greek Freak, always a great pick for this award because he's so consistent. Gives the team an anchor on both ends. He's always getting better, and his teammates love playing with him. Such a great guy.
And getting to that first half, C.J. McCollum was just flat-out awesome.
You don't need to be a genius to know that shooting over 50% is a good thing. You got some big shoulders carrying this offense.
Is that why my shoulders are so big from carrying this show for so long? Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And here are the Pelicans now. 3-point lead. In it forward, it's Ingram and Williamson. McCollum and Jones, the tandem in the backcourt. And it's Valanciunas in at the center position. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Jokic with a screen on McCollum. Jokic, great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
New Orleans has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. And here's McCollum. Give him 8 points now. And a foul.
Personal foul. At the line for 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now James. He's got 18. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Jokic the screen. And so he draws the foul. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
New Orleans in the lead. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. James against McCollum. Here's Valanciunas. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Count it.
So dangerous inside. Williamson has a great feel for how to capitalize from there.
Pass to Jokic. And he gets it to go. Jokic has got 9.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. And here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I mean, with his height and size, stopping Valanciunas just isn't an option sometimes. What a jam. And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Now, here is James. 22 points for him. Gordon, left side. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's McCollum. Again, the Pelicans good for 2. And with his size and reach. Here, the Nuggets decide to talk it over. James against McCollum. Up top, Gordon. Here's James. That one a little long.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the court for Denver, Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with MP, and it's Brown in at the 3. James can't get it to go.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Here's McCollum. Denver grabs the miss.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
From deep three-point range, and it's James with the 3. James has got 25 points.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Pass to Valanciunas. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Valanciunas sets a screen. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
Here's Williamson. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gordon with a screen on McCollum. James with the ball. He's picked up by Williamson. Pass to James. It's Brown on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. James can't get it to go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Back to Jones. Now here's Valanciunas. For 3, McCollum. They get it again. Williamson. Great D that time from Jokic. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Here's James. Good on the short little jump shot. James has got 8 points here.
Because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Ingram's checked in for New Orleans. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Well, if they've been saving one of their favorite plays, now is the time to use it.
Jones, the pass to McCollum. To win the drought. Pelicans keep it alive. Valanciunas, good. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
And Valanciunas' teammates love seeing him come up huge, knowing he's ready to score when called upon.
For 3, James. And it's good. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Baseline jumper. McCollum with another miss.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Jokic with a screen on McCollum. The 3, James. Jones grabs the board. And they go to the intentional foul. And here are the Pelicans. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
Jokic the screen. The 3, James. Jones grabs the board. So it's the Pelicans now. Pass to Williamson.
We want to thank you for making it out today. We know this is really special, and we hope to see you all again soon. Please ride safe. We should have had this game.
I saw your appearance on NBA 2K TV where you actually called.
We're not on the outs, so no.
It sounds to me like you're pretty unhappy here.
Me, mostly I'm having a great time, man. There's only certain...
Yo. Let's talk in here.
Everything all right?
Yeah, everything's great. I mean, you're doing great. I just,
It'll be the Mavericks off the tip. And there has, Greg, been some talk within the league about adding a mid-season tournament. What are your thoughts on that possibility?
I mean, with the success of the play-in tournament, which, in full disclosure, I was not for, but love now, I can see why they're considering it.
Now James, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Wing jumper no good from James. Hardaway against Gordon. Wood a screen on James. The three for Doncic. Porter pulls it in. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks winning their last game against the Suns. Here's James. And he gets the whistle.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic?
It's all
They'll
about
try to answer
fundamentals.
that in the coming years.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
Yeah, that's why this team was willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look a lot like the Harden era Rockets. That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And the basket by Gordon.
I love that Aaron Gordon goes right up with it. He's got really good instincts for knowing when to catch and shoot.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Denver grabs the miss.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And that's just good physical play by Jokic. Goes hard on the offensive glass there for the second chance hoop.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Now here's James. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Doncic after the made shot from James.
Now, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude. Denver in the lead, and with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
They've got MP. Green is out there with Porter. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Highland in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Here's James. They grab their own miss. That one goes. Count it. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dinwiddie passes to Green. For 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. And here's James outside. It was the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to the Pelicans. To the paint. And Green slams it in.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The drive by James. Jokic. That one's not going to go. Good D by Wood. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for the Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Here's Green. He's got 7. Here's Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows.
Number 42. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Dallas. Tim Hardaway. 2 shots.
Doris is just making the simple pass.
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more. Boy, how about Aaron Gordon stretching the floor with his shooting at this point? He knew that was an important element to add to his game.
Green against Murray. Now, here's Green. 8 points his last outing. Lock at 6. Over Murray. Count it. And the Nugget lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Green.
How about the burst in that first step? Just right to the rim.
And here's James outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the Mavericks call time here. for Denver. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Doncic is subbed in for Dinwiddie. The three for Doncic. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
Well, Doncic is never shy from three-point opportunity. You give him a window, he will take it.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green draws the double. Fires from the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Outside for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to James. Murray's got the lead up to 6 now for the Nuggets.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Denver's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Kicks it out to Gordon. And again, Denver with the triple.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Doncic against James. And foul on the shots.
His first personal foul. Second team.
And so it's Denver in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long.
Issue with trying to contain MP.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game. And that about wraps.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Here's James. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Out front, it's Finney-Smith at the 4, with Wood at the 5. The backcourt pair will be Doncic and Dinwiddie. And it's Hardaway in at the 3. Inside, here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
James with a deep 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Porter with the steal. On the wing, James. 13 points in the game.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Sweet move. That shot is off. And Denver the other way now. Gordon finds James. Gordon with a screen on Hardaway. Hardaway against James. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
There's the pass to Wood. Doncic with it. He's got 13. Dinwiddie outside. 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
From deep, James. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
On the wing, Doncic. Guarded by Porter. The baseline, Jay. And it's Denver with the rebound. Jokic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And James gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Greg, you have to love the impact that Tim Hardaway Jr. has had on the defensive end.
He's got a great wingspan to bother.
At the line for your Nuggets,
where the points are coming from for the Nuggets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with MP, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Wasted no time on that one. And that's now 19 points for MP.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
James against Doncic. Clock at 4. From past the arc, it's rebounded by Doncic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's the lob to the hoop. Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop.
Oh, what a pass. And then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth. And that'll be with the foul.
And they're drawing more whistles and working them here in the second half.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Dallas. Both free throws good from James. Mavericks trail by 13. Up top, Doncic. James covering. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
6'7", 230 pounds. Luka Doncic is a load in the painted area.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. At one point, they led by 16. Here's James. Takes it inside. And foul on the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
And he can't get the first one. Mavericks making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. Good on the second free throw. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James against Doncic. Can't hit that one. James with some nice D. From outside the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists tonight.
And Jokic with that incredible vision, quickly spots the open man.
Dinwiddie up top. He's covered by Murray. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 6. They get it back. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Throws it down.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Nuggets.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one,
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And he's good on the second. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing the cheeks become personal.
James.
Accountable.
McGee sets the pick for Hardaway. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Pass to Bullock. Pulls it from the elbow. That shot off. And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A cup